Alright guys, meet the new bike, 2020 TBR7. So for $700 you can't beat this. Got it off of OfferUp. The guy did some aftermarket stuff, changed the exhaust, intake, and I believe the carburetor, I'm not sure. I think this is the original one, PZ30. Help me out guys. Alright, so he did change the spark plug to an Iridium NGK, changed the wire to a MSD racing coil, and then he put a bigger battery in there, still lead acid. I'm gonna change it out and put a lithium ion in there. I did change out the CDI to the racing one. It was stock still. The oil was horrible. He only changed it once. So it gives you an idea of what I'm working with. 3,500 miles on it. That's what he claims. And there's the deposits. So I'm gonna give you, let you see how this. So that's original chain and sprocket. I don't think he changed the front because he did say it only does just over 50 miles an hour. So we're gonna change that front sprocket. I already have other sprockets for it, so we're gonna see. Doesn't have a fuel filter. I did add some seafoam to the tank. So I will be adding a fuel filter later. Speedometer doesn't work, but everything else does. Gear indicator, fuel gauge, which is a plus, and the mileage is still clocking. So I'm at just at 4,000 miles. 3,500 was a stretch, but that was what the ad said on OfferUp. So it's a little too futile for Ames oil, so I'm gonna just go ahead and put the four-stroke 10W40 in there. So that was a lot of metal shavings for one oil change. I'm gonna guess that that was the shipping oil that I just drained out of there. Still draining. So check it out. Can't wait to change that carburetor though. Definitely gonna put that nibby on there. Shout out to J So Low It Hurts. Good know-how when it comes to the TBR. So yeah, I mean, I'm liking this bike so far. I almost wish I could have got this brand new, because I mean, they're a pretty cheap bike. I could have, broke it in myself, because I have no idea if this guy's done the break-in period. He said he used it as a daily driver to work, and it has 4,000 miles on it when I got it. We don't know how he's been beating this thing up, but he did do some aftermarket stuff. And the only thing he didn't do was the carburetor itself. The pod filter, he didn't modify the airbox. He just took off that one hose that goes to it. So other than that, I'm liking the bike. I put the 17.2 sprocket on there. It's running better on the low end gears. Especially that first gear, which was a mess. But I am gonna have to modify the sprocket cover because I'm not clearing here. Pretty sure you guys have seen or heard about that when it comes to this model of your Chonda. I am interested in changing the back sprocket. I have about 3 spare rear sprockets anyway. Seems as though he tried to do the same, but couldn't get it off. That screw is a little stripped. He did install a quick connect battery charger. So I guess saddlebag here. It's a pretty good one. Good material. I'll take that. CDI was changed, of course. TBR7 out here in the woods. It's getting dark.